Recorded that. Alright guys, Zeramus here again. I'm just here with Unity Watts. I don't even know, are you still doing YouTube? You're not even doing YouTube anymore, right?
No, actually can't get out of Final Fantasy. Hey, if you're playing Final Fantasy, Realm Reborn, go on Diabolos, message Swaggerville and give me free shit. Or just do a dungeon at me. I'm a paladin, high level.
That's my server too, if you guys want to come play it. Whenever I get back on. Alright, you played Hat again today, hey?
Mm-hmm.
You got second again.
Second again.
How's that working out for you?
Yeah, I got the curse of second. I've come second more than I've...
It's alright. I've come second 3 times.
Ah.
It's the curse. Once it hits you, it just doesn't stop.
Yeah.
I only won because I lost the last round of Swiss. I didn't win Swiss.
Oh, right, yeah.
I got 2-0'd by me.
Yeah, I saw that.
Tops.
You got wrecked.
Like 2 minutes.
I did that on purpose.
Yeah. Cool, alright, let's see the deck.
3 Myrmilio, which is pretty staple. 2 Diana, because I know Dan runs 3, but I find it clogs a little bit, and it's not as good as Myrmilio. This is all my
just one Beagle Tack.
Just one Beagle Tack. I find they clog too much. I don't want to run MST and other
we know
pop
who
stuff
goes right there, don't we?
Yeah, so wait, who won?
Dan won. 2 Skullmeister in the main.
Oh wow, okay. What's this guy do again? Forgot about him.
He's like debunk, but he doesn't banish it, and it's only graveyard effects.
Why wouldn't you just run debunk?
Because I felt like I had too much trap room, and he feels dichotomy too.
His phone sucks at focusing.
He's the only one that the hand trap that does graveyard shit that can be used in the damage step.
Right.
So I was worried about Mermails because Brendan, Nico could possibly be playing Mermails. Derek might have played Mermails. Nico ended up playing Sylvans.
I thought Derek was playing Sylvans.
Derek was going to play Mermails, but he couldn't get Sylvans.
I thought he had the deck.
Nico's borrowing all the good extra decks now.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
So then also Boojins, and I was expecting Charles to play Hat. I was expecting Kyle to play, and Isaac to play, and other Pat to play it. So I was like, Skullmeister was good enough for me to push a little harder and to be able to use it, and it worked out really good today. I was really impressed with it.
Cool.
I don't think I ever sided it out today.
So I just gotta stop you here. So who's this?
It's Mrs. Scarlett Johansson, the future wife.
Has this distracted any of your opponents at any point?
I think so, a little bit.
Yeah. It would distract me. I'd just be like...
Okay. Next. Oh, yeah.
Kerr.
2 Car. There's nothing better than opening like a good trap.
Duality into card cars.
Duality and then car, and then having like a Sanctum, a Warning, a Bottomless, any kind of trap with this. Turn 1 is just good because you just plus and get yourself ahead of them. And this deck's about grinding out with your opponent getting ahead. Only 2 of each hand. I found 3 was too cloggy that I was drawing like Fire and Ice. I just wanted to see them.
What do you think of Dan running the...
I was originally going to do that, but I was running, like last time I was running the 3 hands, so I cut the 2 for the card cards.
And that's a good call.
Yeah.
And they worked out pretty good?
It worked out really good. I didn't see the hands as much as I'd like to, but when I saw them, they put in work.
Yeah.
I know when I was running them in 3s, it was too much.
Yeah.
1 Mind Control.
Too good.
1 Dichotomy. 1 Dark Hole. Those are my 1-ups for the spells.
Why no Book of Moon?
I wasn't feeling it. I wanted to remove stuff. I didn't want to like have... My problems were going to be like Yamato and like the hands, and Book of Moon does nothing for those, and I found this was going to be a lot better. Like I used it against Dan one of the games. He set 1, and then I just took it, and it was his ice hand, and I summoned my ice hand.
I saw that, yeah.
I made Dweller with...
But then you ended up MST in the Sanctum.
Yeah.
Bad luck.
I read that wrong.
Yeah.
But anyways, it was sick because it made my ice hand 1900, and it's an instant out to a lot of decks.
For sure. I think Dark Hole is still really good.
3 Duality.
Although it's going to lose popularity.
So I'm not even going to explain that.
Yeah, Duality,
3 Ignition.
Now Dan was running 2, but he only had 2.
Yeah.
Would you always run 3 of this?
No, because it's really good to open it with Beagle Tech. I was thinking about running another Beagle Tech just with this.
Yeah. You found this was clogging?
I found this didn't clog. It's like an MST. It's essentially an MST that lets you set. Once you get Beagle Tech out and in the graveyard, you can abuse it with other stuff. It's an MST that pluses, so I liked it.
Yeah, why not?
Why not?
Yeah. That card speaks for itself.
This card speaks for itself. 3.
Oh, you're running 3 Deep Prisms.
I was running 3 Deep Prisms because I knew that hands were going to be a problem today, and they were. And the Deep Prisms really helped against Dan, but he just won with artifacts.
Yeah, these don't do much against
Game
those.
2, he swarmed the field with them, and I was just like, oh fuck, he can't do anything.
Yeah.
And yeah, he Volcasaurus me and then swung with everything for game in Game 2. So,
Gaia Charger?
Yeah. Made Volcasaurus pop, and they had a Morale Tech, and then the Gaia Charger.
Oh yeah, that's it.
My Morale Tech, and yeah, these are just, they put in work. They remove a lot of shit.
Would you cut it down to 2 and then side the 3rd?
No.
No?
Because this, like, I was expecting obviously you to play like Characters or Sam's or something. I was like scared of Stardust too. Also in the Sylvan matchup, Stardust Dragosacker are a problem, and this removes it. So I was like, might as well leave them in.
They only made Stardust once all day. And it was against Charles with the
2 call. This call is just absolutely disgusting with the artifacts. Bring back Mermelio on the hands too. 2 Phoenix Chain. I cut.
Dan wasn't playing these, was he?
Yeah, I cut Breakthrough for these because I found negating the attacks were a little better.
Breakthrough's kind of meaty.
Yeah, against Nico, I wish I would have had the Breakthroughs, but I'm glad I had these all day because when Dan made Dweller, it locked it up all day. 1 Tori, Bottomless, Trap Hole Nightmare. I thought about the other Trap Hole, but it's trash because if they soul charge, we can get it. I got Nico, he soul charged for like 3 trees.
Yeah,
banished him.
That was awesome.
And then 1 warning.
Cool. 40 cards?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Extra, Black Ship, Dweller, Cowboy, Ragnar 0, 101, Heartland Draco won me game 1 against Nikolai. Those are the rank 5s. Let's keep going. Saichin, Rhapsody Berserk, Emerald.
So good.
Diamond Dyer, Steel Swarm Roach. That's all the 4s, and I felt this was solid. Kind of thinking about running that guy that can retarget stuff, the rock one, the card get at night.
Oh, Karen Gorgon?
Yeah, he's pretty good, but I felt like this was a good, solid lineup. It was either this or this, and this won me a game, so I'm glad I did it.
Roach won Dan a game when I played him.
Yeah,
game
Roach
1.
Is disgusting.
Yeah.
The 5s, Wind Up Zenmayo, Volcasaurus, and Pleiades. And then the one of Thunder Charger. I left this in because I was thinking there's too many times that my opponent, if they set a lot right now, what everyone's doing, that I can just win with this thing. I was testing against Norm a while ago after he won the champs last time. We went home and I 2-0'd him, and I did it each time with this guy.
Yeah, it just kills Westlow.
It kills Westlow and his like singularity. I did that to him. He's like, wow, that sucks.
Yeah.
And it clears out back row and shit.
People just kind of stopped playing it because they were worried about artifacts, but it's like you don't have to hit just back row, right? You can hit a monster too.
Yeah. Which I did badly against that. 2 Blackhorn because I was expecting a little bit more LS kind of decks. I would have sided him with you. I sided him against Nico. Dream Accuracy.
I side Decree.
You do?
All day, every day. Or, I mean, I main 2 Decree and I side 1.
Dream Accuracy, I won Valor.
Really?
Everyone's like, oh, why are you doing Valor just as a 1-of?
I would have done 2.
I thought, I didn't think of it as running a 1-of Valor. I thought of running 4 hand traps that are going to stop spam decks. So I looked at it a little differently because...
Why no DD Crow?
Because I'm running Skullmeister.
Right, okay, yeah.
And my main. And that's also 2. And this is just a 4 hand trap plus the Skullmeister would have locked down my Infernity matchup because everyone's worried about Andrew's Infernity, but he didn't even show up today. So this is just my 4 hand traps. I want to go with 4. Then I have the 2 in the main that can also stop some decks. Free the Bunk for
super good.
Bujin, everything. Yeah, it's too good of a card. I put in a bit of work against Charles, but I lost. I sided my 2 wiretaps. Couldn't find room for them in the main. So, I don't know, I sided them in. I didn't even see them against Dan, which would have been nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, he saw a wiretap every time I had Sanctum.
Yeah, he said that. That's brutal.
2 Needle Stealing, because...
Swarmy decks.
Yeah,
that would hurt me.
Yeah, they hurt you. And they also sided him against the other pack, who's running that Battery Man shit.
Oh, yeah,
So I knew if I set a hand, and then I had this, and when he got 3 Battery Men on board, I could just clear it.
Yeah.
So, and
that's still a good card.
I wouldn't mind like taking a loss of losing a Morale Tech or a hand just to wipe him out. And then finally 2 MSTs, because sometimes Ignition's not the best and you need to get everything flowing and clear. I only side these into decks that I know could side traps and spells that were continuous that would hurt my deck, so that way I wouldn't have to waste Ignitions on them and I'd have some more outs on them to clear out my artifact monsters that they got in the back row.
Right.
So I had some good logic. I don't know, I put the deck together last night and...
No, it seems like you did pretty good.
Yeah.
The mirror match is pretty rough anyways. It really just comes down to who just draws better.
I went first game 1 and 2 and he 2-0'd me, but I felt like I should have gone second just because Hat's so passive aggressive.
It is, yeah.
That giving Dan that extra card by going second, I felt like that's what won the game because we always went like back and forth, and it was always him. Game 1 he had 1 extra card than I did at the end of the game, and then game 2 he had, I think he had 2 extra cards than I did just because he plussed earlier with me and this team his Sanctum in his end phase. But yeah, that was the only like I kept track of the card count all game, and he was one ahead of me and two ahead of me. So
all the time.
yeah,
Yeah.
well, and I counted where I lost the advantage. Just the fact that he was one ahead of me all game was kind of shitty because
Because he had that extra
right
draw?
From turn one, I was playing catch up. And
Yeah.
I didn't like that just because I
like going second still. I think going second's
I would
better usually.
set a hand in set 4, and he would set a hand in set 5,
Yeah.
and then it was a back row war, and he had the one more to out me, so it kind of sucks.
Yeah. Cool, man. Well, thanks for the deck profile. You'll
Subscribe to my channel.
Yeah, Unity
I'll
Watts.
probably make some videos when I move out again.
You should just start doing like Final Fantasy videos on your channel.
Yeah, go to my Twitch. Everyone go to my Twitch. You can
Yeah,
watch me.
do some
stream.
live streams.
I do that. I actually do that already.
I already saw that. It's
Alright.
kind of sad.
That was pretty good. I just wish you were doing an endgame rating already.
Yeah, maybe,
Thanks.
maybe not. All right, peace.